Who is the woman who used love to conquer the Ottoman throne? At the height of his reign, Sultan Ahmed III, who ruled the Ottoman Empire from 1703 to 1730, was a symbol of power and opulence. In the heart of the Ottoman court, where political conspiracies intertwined with human emotions, appeared Dona Rosa, a Jewish spy from the Republic of Venice. She was sent on a secret mission to gather vital information about the Ottoman military and political movements. Thanks to her beauty and culture, Rosa managed to hide her true intentions and became the beloved mistress of Sultan Ahmed III while working to achieve her country's goals. Here is the complete story with its intriguing details. Dona Rosa arrived in Istanbul, presented as an exotic gift to Sultan Ahmed III. She wore an exquisite gown embroidered with golden threads, her face radiant with irresistible beauty. When she entered the palace, everyone was captivated by her presence, even the palace servants and guards. She was known to be not just a beautiful woman but also someone with a high culture and mature intellect, making her the center of attention. Rosa was brought to meet the Sultan, and at that moment, her life changed forever. As she sat before Ahmed III, they engaged in a conversation about literature and the arts. The Sultan was intrigued by such topics and felt a great sense of comfort while talking to her. This intellectual allure led him to decide to keep her in his harem, oblivious to her non-Ottoman roots. Following their first meeting, Rosa began spending her nights in the Sultan's palace. Her skills in bed were extraordinary. She knew how to please the Sultan in a way that made him request her constantly. She managed to weave a passionate love affair with him, utilizing everyone around her to serve her purposes, giving her ample opportunities to gather information. While spending time in the palace, Rosa began stealthily acquiring sensitive information about the Ottoman military. She listened carefully to the Sultan's discussions with his advisors, storing everything her ears heard. Even during intimate moments, she paid close attention and mentally noted details, seizing every moment to document the information that would benefit her country. Rosa did not limit herself to her relationship with the Sultan. She also began to build connections with the elite guards, especially the commander of the royal guard, Hassan Bey. This guard was deeply infatuated with her, which allowed her to exploit his admiration to obtain vital information about the palace's internal security. She would approach Hassan during quiet times, engaging him in side conversations that provided her with confidential details. Rosa cleverly utilized her intelligence to get close to the Grand Vizier, Khalil Pasha. Through social gatherings, she convinced him that she was genuinely interested in state affairs. As a result, she gained access to important financial and political information, which she transmitted to the Venetian embassy in Istanbul through secret channels. Khalil Pasha viewed her as just a fleeting woman, unaware that she was stealing state secrets. Gathering military information was no easy feat, but Rosa exploited her beauty to establish relationships with army officers. She seduced them into discussing battle plans and military projects while concealing her true intentions. Through these relationships, she accessed crucial information about troop movements, including defense and attack strategies. Rosa developed her method for transmitting the information she gathered. She would write messages in a coded style and rely on a trusted servant in the embassy to transport them abroad. The messages regularly reached the Venetian embassy, where they were analyzed and understood, allowing the Republic to learn everything happening within the palace. Over time, suspicions began to swirl around Rosa. The Sultan and his ministers noticed the leakage of sensitive information, prompting them to launch detailed investigations. One night, Rosa felt danger closing in and realized that her exposure was imminent. She moved cautiously, using her wits to evade any followers. During this turmoil, Rosa discovered that she was pregnant. This news was a double-edged sword. She knew that this pregnancy could be her excuse to escape, but it might also lead to her execution. She convinced Hassan Bey that the child she carried was his, which made him vow to protect her and help her escape from the palace if necessary. On a dark night, Hassan Bey led her through secret passages in the palace, avoiding all eyes. Her escape was filled with tension, but she was determined to leave the palace at any cost. When she finally reached the palace gates, she embraced Hassan Bey, thanking him for saving her. However, she had to continue on her own. After fleeing the palace, Rosa sought refuge at the Venetian embassy, where the diplomats welcomed her warmly. She presented herself as a refugee and requested protection. Using all her charm, she convinced them of the importance of the information she held, prompting them to provide the necessary assistance for her escape from the empire. Rosa succeeded in escaping to Venice, where she was hailed as a heroine by her leaders. She provided them with vital information she had gathered, helping them strengthen their position against the Ottoman Empire. Her story became a symbol of courage and bravery, showcasing the spy who survived death through her intelligence and skill. After her escape, Rosa's legend spread throughout the Ottoman court. She was recounted as a tale of beauty, cunning, and deception. Sultan Ahmed III continued to search for her in vain, while Rosa remained in the annals of history as one of the most successful spies of that era. Her story serves as a reminder that beauty can be a powerful weapon in a world filled with intrigue and challenges.